Hi everybody, I'm Meg with Mom Bear Yoga, and this little sleepy guy is Bear, and we have a short little video today, Abs with Bear, and he is going to be super lazy and watch us while we get our yoga ab workout on. Let's get started by warming up the spine. So you're sitting in a nice cross-legged seat, and think about smearing your heart space forward, around, and back. We are warming up the body here, warming up the spine, the abdominals, the hips. We won't be here for long with this ab workout, so make sure we're warmed up. Change the direction of your circle. This is probably my favorite all-time yoga move. Yoga with Adrienne came up with it, and if you don't follow her channel, oh my goodness, she's amazing. For sure, check her out. I hated yoga until I started watching her channel. All right, one more circle, maybe two. Spiral it back. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, release them. And I'll turn sideways now. Go ahead and plant your feet on the earth about hip distance apart. Knees are pointing up to the sky. And we are heading into Navasana or boat pose. So this could be where you stay today. So right now, I'm sitting up nice and straight. You can plant your hands on the earth, and I'll tilt just a little bit so y'all can see better. There we go. Or if you want to, you can bring your hands to your heart and sit here. This is working more the muscles of my back and my quads than my abs, but it's all good. It's still a workout regardless. You're still doing something good for your body. If you would like a little more, think about keeping your spine nice and long. Interlace your hands behind your quads, and then you might lift one foot up and then the other, and kind of bracing here. This could be your boat pose today. And then maybe you try with those hands interlaced to straighten one leg as much as you can and the other. Or I'll lower down here. You might reach one arm out and then the other for your boat pose. So choose where you're going to hang out for about 10 breaths. And you can mix and match. Maybe you want to try and extend one leg. Maybe you fall out. And so you have to put your feet on the ground for a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet on the earth for just a breath. Maybe shrug your shoulders. Sink your head down to your knees if you need a moment. And then we'll rise back up. And for this one, you can still stay seated, but you are either going to want to have your hands clasped and your feet raised, or hands out. Now lower your right toes, tap them on the earth, bring them back. Lower your left toes, tap. Right toes, left, right, left. And this could be enough for you if you want to practice with your coordination too. Lots of fun. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart center, and then maybe you start to twist your opposite elbow to opposite leg as you're also trying to do these toe taps. Some yoga for the brain here. A little bit of coordination. You're doing great. Hang in there. 2, 1. Awesome. Regular boat. Plant your feet on the earth. And from here, let's do a reverse table, stretching out those muscles, the hip creases. You're doing awesome. All right, from here, go ahead and sit with your legs stretched out in front of you. Staff pose. So this is not necessarily one we think of when we think of abs. Let's get our exercise on. But the muscles of your back body, your deep core are working very hard here to actually keep you straight in this moment. We're sitting up straight. So I'm going to scooch forward just a little bit here. Bring your hands out in front of you and cross your hands so that they're in that kind of Charlie's Angel shape. And you're going to start to shift the camera a little bit here. You're going to start to lower down, nice and slow. Maybe you want to point your toes today, if that's a little more helpful for you. Lowering down, take your time. And then whenever you collapse to the earth, perfect, awesome. I will scooch Now go ahead, flex your feet up towards the sky, lift your feet about 30 degrees. Now bring them up 60 and all the way to 90. Lower them to 60, lower them to 30. Hover right above the earth. You're doing great. 30, 60, 90, 60, 30. Hover right above the earth. Rise them all the way up this time to 90 and start to do little pulses. So think about basically pushing your butt up into the air. Sorry for the lack of an elegant phrase there. This is a small movement, but surprisingly tiring. And you can feel definitely a little goofy. 3, 2, 1. From here, lower to 60, lower down to 30, hover, and release. Awesome work. Draw your hands or your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock back and forth for a breath. Now reach your arms out in cactus arms. Take your knees over to the right. And if you want a little more ab work, instead of letting both of your knees rest on the earth, you can actually keep them lifted. Inhale here. Maybe you turn your gaze past your left shoulder if that feels good today. Now bring your knees back through center. And we'll take it over to the other side. Once again, if you want a little more in your abs today, you can keep your legs elevated instead of letting them be flat on the earth. Come on back through center. Wrap your hands behind your thighs and we'll rock and roll, which is a goofy but definitely fun yoga move. And a nice little bit of core work there too. All right, great work. You have done a fantastic job with Bear Core. He is very proud of you, as you can tell. And thank you for spending this time with me and with Bear. Namaste.